Loki Season 1 was a mind-bending and fresh take on the time-traveling show genre. It added the amazing concept of the multiverse and set up what has been hinted to be one of Marvel's biggest villains to date, Kang the Conqueror. Tom Hiddleston finally had the screen to himself, and we got to see the actor shine in his role. This week, we saw a sneak preview of the series, and we couldn't be more excited. So let's take a look at what Marvel teased us with. Firstly, the lovable Eugene Cordero is returning for Season 2 of Loki. For Season 2 of the Disney Plus series Loki, Eugene Cordero has been promoted to a recurring character. In Season 1 of the show, Cordero played Casey, a Time Variance Authority employee. His genuine perplexity over what constitutes a fish and his usage of Infinity Stones as paperweights are what made his TVA character so popular. He actually came back in the Season 1 end credits, but instead of Casey, he appeared as Hunter K5E. Recently, the Amblin Partners Rideback comedy Easter Sunday starred the Filipino American actor and comedian. If you want to see more of Cordero, he also appears regularly on Tacoma FD, a TruTV sitcom produced by Broken Lizard. Though the identity of Kwan's character is unknown, Season 2 is expected to begin with Loki arriving in the new TVA. Hiddleston, Sophia DiMartino, and Owen Wilson will all be reprising their roles and will be joined by Kwan and Cordero. Tom Hiddleston spoke in an interview following the announcement of the second season and said he's pleased with Season 1, and the fact that he'll be making Season 2 so soon is something that had been difficult to comprehend for the actor. The 6-part Disney Plus season is scheduled to premiere in 2023 and has already started filming. Next up, who else is confirmed to be returning? Owen Wilson, who plays Loki's time-traveling companion, is back for Season 2. He might not, however, be the same Mobius that Loki and all of us remember. The beautiful friendship that formed between the two has now been wiped away by the multiverse. The trailer hinted that this Mobius may be another variant, and like the Season 1 finale, has no memory of his journey with Loki. He continues to travel with Loki, joining him at the TVA for additional banter and even at a traditional red carpet premiere, but we'll be sad to see our version of Morbius go. Although Sophia DiMartino's Sylvie concluded Season 1 of Loki at the Citadel at the end of Time, the D23 footage makes it clear that she won't stay there for very long. Although she only makes a fleeting appearance in the trailer, her worn-out appearance gave us the vibe that executing He Who Remains wasn't the end of her struggles, but rather just the beginning. Ravonna Renslayer, played by Gugu Mbatha-Raw, is another character who only made a short appearance in the video but should have plenty of stories to offer, as she left to find the only person with free will, Kang the Conqueror. It's also rumored that she might be Kang's potential love interest in the next season. It would be intriguing to watch where her quest and these new circumstances take her now that He Who Remains is no longer around, and Kang variants are on the march. By the end of Season 1, Wunmi Mosaku's Hunter B-15 had changed from foe to friend. However, this Hunter B-15 doesn't seem to know Loki or be the same variant that he knew from the first season. The biggest surprise of Loki's section of the presentation, aside from the trailer, was the name-dropping of Goonies and Indiana Jones actor Ke Huy Quan. Finally, some of the craziest theories we've heard about Season 2. A few rumors are raging around the internet in anticipation of Season 2 of Loki. So listeners, be warned. When Season 1 was trending on Disney Plus, Loki variants were all the rage. It is evident that Loki Season 2 will rely on this story point since it's simply too important to ignore. King Loki could be the next variant we see after Kid Loki, Classic Loki, Sylvie, and Alligator Loki. We hope this actually pulls through. King Loki is an alternate world Loki, who took down the threat posed by Thor and won the right to rule Asgard, possibly one of the most badass versions of the character. According to fans of the comics, King Loki would initially try to persuade Prime Loki to resume his evil ways, before deciding to cooperate with him in the second season finale. He Who Remains devastated countless universes. In essence, Kang was in charge of destroying the old multiverse and creating the new one. So, apart from King Loki, we could be seeing the birth of Galan of Ta. He was the lone survivor of one such multiverse-shattering incident as he survived the obliteration of the multiverse's 6th iteration. He absorbed the residual energy from that incident and evolved into the creature known as Galactus. This could be a sign that the Devourer of Worlds is going to be coming much sooner than we thought. Another theory of ours that has been driving us crazy is how Loki may benefit from the expertise that the Scarlet Witch and Doctor Strange have in the field of multiverse research. Perhaps they'll appear as supporting players, which would completely upend the film and pave the way for a potential Doctor Strange-Wanda Maximoff partnership with Loki in Season 2. In other related news, news. We have Tom Hiddleston as James Bond. Since Daniel Craig retired from his iconic role as James Bond, Hollywood has been in a hurry to cast the next actor as the smooth-talking British spy. Tom Hiddleston, who attended the same university as the fictitious character, is another well-known actor who seems to fit the 007 position, though Bond was expelled from Eton College for his misdemeanors. In the BBC drama The Night Manager, the performer demonstrated his knack for espionage, and his body of work, which included several box office and critical successes, makes him a bankable pick. The only question is whether Hiddleston would want to dedicate himself to another project after playing Loki for Marvel for 10 years. Other contenders for the role are Robert Pattinson, Henry Cavill, Idris Elba, and Richard Madden. Moving on to Marvel D23 footage revealed some exciting stuff. It culminated with the first ever footage from the Captain Marvel sequel, which also stars Monica Rambeau and Miss Marvel, which Kevin Feige and Marvel Studios debuted at the D23 Expo on Saturday. The movie, which will be released in July 2023, will feature Carol Danvers, played by Brie Larson, who unexpectedly emerges in Kamala Khan's bedroom in the end credit scene of the series. It is made clear that the three women are linked, and that occasionally when their energies intertwine, they simply move places in the cosmos. As a result, Kamala found herself on an extraterrestrial ship with Goose the Flurkin, and Carol found herself in Kamala's bedroom. But after that was over, filmmaker Ryan Coogler remained on stage. He also serves as producer on Ironheart, which stars Dominique Thorne as Riri Williams. The footage showed the buildup of the young MIT student constructing her own suit of armor inspired by Tony Stark. We really hope that this means there's going to be a Robert Downey Jr. cameo in here somewhere. Apart from that, we got to see clips of Daredevil Born Again, Secret Invasions, and Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Finishing off with the Zaniac Easter egg you probably missed. Fans have noticed what they think to be an Easter egg that could hint at the major narrative in set images from Loki Season 2's London shoot. Advertising for the fictional actor Brad Wolfe starring film The Zaniac can be seen on billboards outside of theaters. Rafael Casal, who joined the second season of the show in what is reportedly a key role, stands out as a striking resemblance to Wolfe in the monster makeup on the poster. Who is this Zaniac then? Zaniac was a minor Thor antagonist that appeared in slasher films and was portrayed by actor Brad Wolfe. His backstory goes something like this. When a scene is being shot at a Chicago university, Wolfe deviates from his acting script and chases the lead actress up some bleachers that were formerly above a lab for the Manhattan Project, just because he's told to be some kind of misogynist and creep. The surplus atomic energy from a box of dynamite lying around causes an explosion that turns Wolfe into his movie character Zaniac. The villain is not a well-known one, possibly one of Thor's worst adversaries as he tries to murder a bunch of women. Zaniac didn't sit well with most comic book fans either, as he was so clearly below Thor's level. That's a wrap for this video, and thanks for watching. What did you think of Eugene Cordero returning for Loki Season 2, and which other character are you looking forward to seeing again? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.